Hi, Intuitive D, 1111 here, Dionna here. Thank you guys so much for being a part of our Namasté family, y'all. Thank you guys for taking time to like the videos that you enjoy, as well as subscribing and leaving me comments. I love reading you guys' comments. I don't get a chance to reply to all of them. Let's get into this thing. Oh, y'all, what the hell? Who is this? You know, this is somebody here where it says, I know you trusted me to do what's right and I let you down, and I'm truly ashamed and very sorry. So yeah, there's somebody literally with their head in their hands, okay? I feel like there's a lot of different things going on within their life. They could be feeling drained mentally, emotionally, and physically. For some of you guys, this person has been very moody, okay? They've been keeping tabs on you. They do feel like you're the reason that they see life differently. And I feel there's something here about this person truly needing to take some type of action. Like, that's what I'm seeing. I feel like they're coming out of some type of reflective energy. For some of you guys, this is someone that they could feel like a lot of different things are not going the way that they want them to. And it says, I feel I've been getting karma for how I treated you. So for some of you, you know, I feel like there's some type of shakeup or tower moment that's happening in somebody's life. It says things are being shaken up to create change. The status quo is not creating growth or movement in your situation. Self-initiated tower moment. You know, I feel like this person, for some of you, they're wrapped up in unhealthy coping mechanisms. This person is definitely talking to, either there's friends they're talking to or family members. And it says, I know that I hurt you and I regret what I did. So I feel like whoever someone is talking to, whether it's their friends, their family, or whoever, I feel like they're telling this person to really just work on themselves, right? Get their shit together. Because I feel like this person is jealous, you know, because they don't know exactly what's going on in your life here, or they don't want you moving on with somebody else, because it's like they're not, you know, they're not stable within themselves right now. Like, that's what I'm getting. So whoever it is that they've been talking to, I feel like they've been telling them just to go ahead and come towards y'all. Okay, and to take action instead of just talking about it. And I was clarifying, like, okay, so what is this person going to do? Well, for some of you, I feel like they're going to, you know, it's not just that they're going to continue to watch you and feel like they're on the outside looking in, but with 111 here, I feel like this person is going through, someone's being forced to go through some type of spiritual awakening and really just look at their life and look at what they've been involved in and really level up and do better. You know, one of the things that I noticed, especially in that Capricorn reading that I did earlier today, is that people truly have to want to evolve, right? They have to truly want to dive in and dig deeper and not just be consumed with things that are very surface level, right? And yes, you know, 3D things, you know, are important to a certain extent, right? You need to have stability, you need to have a career, all those types of things. But I feel like when it comes to, you know, people just being led by lust or greed or power or influence or things like that, and it consuming them, you know, it really is a huge turnoff for, you know, divine beings that truly are doing the inner work, right? That truly know that there's more to life than just what we look around and see and hope to attain, or just giving into moments of pleasure. And I feel like that's something that someone here has really been struggling with. And I feel like with divine masculine energy coming out for what this person is going to do, I feel like they're being, for some of you guys, they're going to write you something, okay? Maybe they're going to call you, they're going to text you, maybe they're going to write you a letter. I don't know what this person's going to do, but they're going to have to put some type of action with it. And I feel like that's what someone around this person that they're, you know, either talking to, shooting a breeze with, getting advice from, is telling this person to take action to work on themselves, but also to take action towards you, because clearly they can see that this person is really going through it without you guys. And I do feel like this could be someone that's prideful. Maybe they feel like, you know, there's a lot of different things that they have going on in their life, and they feel like, you know, there's no one else around to take care of things. They're going to take care of it. I feel like this is someone that puts a lot of pressure on themselves. They might handle a lot of different things for different people, for some of you, or this is someone here where maybe they do have some type of rigorous schedule when it comes to their work or their commute or their, you know, their livelihood day-to-day basis. But I feel like there is someone here that with the Ten of Wands, it's like they need to really kind of just get back to the basics and really just focus on what's really important. Okay, like that's what I'm saying. So, you know, and I don't know whether this is for a lot of you guys, whether coming back to you, this is somebody that you've been talking to. It doesn't matter how long, right? It could be months, it could be years, whatever it is. But there is an energy here. Maybe this is another energy that's coming in if you're wanting new love, or maybe it's this same energy. But it says getting to know one another more, getting closer to each other. There is someone that wants to either get to know you all over again, or they want to have growth and expansion. There's somebody that is very possessive over you guys. It's like they don't want to lose the connection with you. And for a lot of you guys, I feel like, you know, there's somebody over here that has a hard time dealing with their emotions or dealing with situations that require them to dig deep into how they feel. Maybe for some of you, this is someone that, you know, maybe they don't like labels, right? Maybe this was a situation that didn't necessarily have a label for some of you. Maybe it was just the fact that, you know, they thought that it would just be you guys messing around with each other, but it not being official. But them, I don't know what the hell this person was thinking, to be quite honest with you, because I'm getting a lot of different scenarios, because I am seeing with the Seven of Pentacles that for some of you guys, it was a situation where you were loving somebody for years. And for others of you, it could be the fact where you were getting to know somebody. And I feel like there's some type of transition that they were going through. And, I feel like they shut down. So somebody wants to open up. Okay. There is somebody, there's multiple people watching you guys in your fan club here. And I do feel like there is somebody that I feel like what they're wanting to do, they're wanting to communicate with you, the Six of Pentacles. Maybe they're wanting to, I feel like they want to spoil you with time, love, energy. For some of you guys, there's someone that maybe even wants to give you something, right? I feel like there's just somebody that really wants to be around in your presence, and they want to get to know you. So you could have past and new here, or this could, you know, just be one main energy that I'm talking about for you guys. But I feel like with I want you to be my girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever, and then we have, it says engagement. It doesn't have to actually be engagement, but it is saying that I see you as marriage potential. So there is somebody that sees you as, you know, they see you as commitment material. And we have ascension here. It's like you guys are going through some type of spiritual upgrade. There's a lot of different things that you guys have left behind, right? For a lot of you guys, you've had to rebuild your life over time and time again from scratch. And it could have been a very lonely experience, right? A lot of different things that you guys have gone through. You could feel like, you know, there have been times where you've been going through things and it's like all you feel like you have is your spiritual team around you, because the people that you thought really cared, you know, either they didn't want to level up and evolve, or they could have, you know, left you for dead, or they just really weren't there for you. So I feel like there's you guys, you're still, you know, making that forward progression up within your life. And I feel like there's a lot of different dreams or downloads that you guys are getting, a lot of signs and synchronicities about, you know, there's different miracles that are about to unfold in you guys' life, right? And I feel like what's happening here is there's a lot of healing that's taking place. And you know, you're just realizing that, you know, I mean, the Capricorn, oh, that reading right there, it was very clear when you look at, you know, sometimes people don't realize how their energy comes off until you act. That's one of the great things about readings, because, you know, especially those of us, you know, that, you know, that are highly aspected with visual learners, it's like you can actually really see what the hell is going on. And there was somebody that it's like they really were content with, I don't even know necessarily if they realized how bad they came off, but it's like the way they were treating people, it was no wonder that they were getting karma, right, for their actions. Because it really just was, I'm not even going to tap into it. You can go check it out for yourself, but that's neither here nor there. I feel like the divine is really letting you guys know, like, be ye not unequally yoked, right? Because you guys are very, very deep beings. And I feel like, unfortunately, some of the people you guys have been dealing with have been superficial, or they've been players, or they've just been, you know, people that they want to put on a show for, for other people, or they just want to give in to their own impulses, and they're not really thinking about who they hurt in the process. And I feel like you guys, you just deserve so much more than that, right? You're multidimensional beings here. And I feel like God just wants to remind you how much he loves you, right? And there is somebody here that does want you to know that you are loved more than you know here. And I feel like you do have, newer energy here too. Maybe you're already in another connection, or you're dating someone else. And then maybe you have, past people feeling this way about you too. But there is someone coming in that says, what I feel for you, I have never felt before. So yeah, we have the Two of Cups, which talks about mutual love. I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles here, which can talk about reviewing the past, it can also talk about waiting, right? It's like somebody sitting with these loving feelings that they have, and then them waiting on what's next. Well, the divine, and I feel like with Queen of Wands energy, queens, they receive the action, whereas kings, they take the action. So this could have even been someone was waiting on an action, right? Now, if you're a feminine energy, then of course, in Empress energy, right? But this is talking about action. So we have wands here. So I feel like there is somebody here where when they were coming forward, they mainly were being driven by, the chemistry that they have when it comes to you. And I feel like that same chemistry is what gets someone here in trouble with the Seven of Cups. So there is somebody that is like really trying to figure out what it is to say. They have different options, people trying to talk to them. I feel like there's someone that wants a new beginning with you. Okay, but it's like if you're a feminine energy, then they're already knowing that, especially as divine masculine energy, they're going to be taking action towards you, right? If you are open to that action. But for some of you guys, you could have been dealing with men that were in Queen of Wands energy. I know. Which means that they're used to people chasing them, or they want somebody to, wait on them and reach out to them. And, that's not how it goes when you're dealing with people that are truly resting in their feminine energies when they're feminine, right? So someone that is truly resting in their masculine energy, they're going to take action. And I feel like that's what someone here, maybe they don't want to be rejected with the Four of Cups. Maybe they could have rejected you. Now they don't want to get rejected. For some of you guys here, it's just the fact that I feel like they're not interested in anyone else that has been trying to either come back around to them or be around them in general. This person, it's like, I feel like this person wakes up thinking about you guys. There's a lot about them having dreams of you, or having dreams of seeing you again. Or there's somebody here where they just really are, they are going through it. I mean, look at old boy. Look how he looking here, right? I mean, at a certain point, I feel like somebody needs to pray more and meditate more perhaps, but definitely pray more and be reconnected in with divine source, because it's like somebody just sitting, by themselves or with a group of people, and they're just smoking, or they're just doing different substances. And it's like they're missing the joie de vivre. Like it's someone here that, it's like they work and then they're bored, right? It's like they work and they block themselves from love. And God is trying to help somebody open their heart chakra, so that they can be open to what God has for them. I feel like this is someone that's blocking their own blessings because of how much they're shutting down. And for some of you, someone could really be going through something here. It doesn't matter who this is. Current person, new person, person you've known for months, person you've known for years. And I feel like they're internalizing it because it's like they don't want to be vulnerable, or they don't want people to know what they're going through. And that's understandable. But when it comes to somebody that truly loves you, I really feel like this person really needs somebody truly, to really talk to and to really be open with. But, only this person can allow themselves to be open for that. Because I feel like with the Three of Pentacles, yeah, this person has been talking with different people about how they're not happy, right? They've been, there's the different people they've been talking to. They're waiting for some type of major shift or change to happen within their life, right? With the Page of Pentacles here, I feel like this is someone that wants to reach out. And I feel like when they want to reach out, they want to talk about their emotions with the Ace of Cups. That's what I'm seeing here. But for some of you guys, we got the Two of Pentacles reversed, and we have the Judgment card here. So, I mean, Judgment can talk about reconciliation. It talks also about reviewing the past. So for some of you, this is the fact that maybe somebody is really realizing that they're just not interested in this lifestyle that they've been in, right? Or there's someone here that maybe they're playing the victim. Or maybe there is a lot of things they've been going through, but I feel like with the 7 and the 4, okay, that's 11 cups, which the 11 breaks down in numerology to the 2 of cups, which talks about love. So I feel like somebody really needs to get out of their own way when it comes to love. It's like they want to just either throw themselves in work, or, you know, they're just ruminating, right? They're talking to different people about their life and what's happening within their life. But the divine is just like, you know, like, here is a gift for you, right? The 2 of Cups, this is a gift. Like a 2 of Cups, to be in that energy, that means you both are having reciprocal feelings for one another, right? And I feel like someone had an opportunity to have that, but once they had that, I feel like they were giving in to temptation, right? Maybe they wanted to see what else was out there. They made a foolish decision, right? They decided to go from the 2 of Cups to the 7 of Cups. It's like they made it seem as if, I feel it's like the devil whispering in somebody's ear that, well, what about this other person? Or what about, you know, this over here or that over there? And now I feel like somebody is regretting that, or listening to the influence of other people, or whatever it may be. But for a lot of you, I feel like, you know, the difference between the 2 and the 7 is the 5 of Cups. Like somebody is really regretting their behavior. For some of you, it's not just with you. They're really looking at their patterns in dating, and they're realizing how, you know, with the Page of Pentacles, maybe this is somebody that, you know, maybe they say they want something serious, but in reality, they just want to mess around, and they just want to have friends with benefit situations and keep the door open, you know, to go back to different people or to move on. And the divine is like, no, you need, you know, you need to grow past that. That's only Page energy. For others of you, it's the fact that, you know, there's somebody here, and maybe they could be in a long-term commitment, but it's like they get antsy. And instead of them, you know, continuing to water, you know, what it is that they've already planted with somebody, they start venturing out and thinking the grass is greener. For some of you, there is truly someone here that struggles with monogamy. And I feel like for someone thinking that, someone knows that they can't spin illusions when it comes to you guys. Like they feel like you're not interested in them. They're afraid that you have really just, you know, that you don't want to deal with them at all anymore. And for some of you, you know, maybe you don't, depending on what it is that they did. Because I feel like this person had you guys feeling like there was something that was going on, like a progression. And then they had you feeling foolish when they were out there, you know, wanting to try to treat you like an option, or talking to other different people. Or, you know, if you were in a contract with them, they were just making you feel like anything that you did was never good enough. So whatever the situation is here, I feel like there is a door that's being closed. And if somebody wants to change that, then it looks like there's some type of action that they need to take with changing their life, okay? Changing their behaviors, or truly actually communicating about the fact that they truly do love being around you guys, or that they want to be around you guys more. So for some of you guys, maybe you call judgment on a situation. It's like, you're like, nope, you don't want to be juggled. Period, of course. And I feel like you have new love coming in if you want brand new. Or for others of you, there's somebody that wants to come back and they want to let you know that they're working on themselves. There's nobody else out there that they're really interested in. With the 7 of Cups and the 4 of Cups, you are the main one that they wake up and go to bed thinking about. Okay, it feels like it's very torturous for somebody. Okay, like, and also the image, they feel like you don't see them the same way anymore, and that really bothers them. And it when they're really looking at their behavior, they can understand why. And for this card to come out, it's like they know that they screwed you over, right? Or they know that they hurt you. And I feel like in that moment, they were only thinking, in those moments, they were really only thinking about what was best for them. So it's up to you guys, right? I mean, you have free will. Someone wants reconciliation. 2 of Pentacles reverse. Feel like someone is dropping other options, or they're just not interested in them, period. And the Ace of Cups is like they're in love with you. Or you could, be talking to somebody new and then it looks like you're going to be falling in love. So whatever it is here, I feel like with the overall energy being the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen or King of Pentacles, this is talking about go with the person that truly is offering stability and they want a long-term investment with you, right? They're not just trying to get something from you. The Queen or King of Pentacles, this is reliable energy. This is somebody that's going to show you through their efforts that they are consistent. This is someone that is going to be there for you. This is somebody that is, capable of, not just having fun with you, but also holding things down. This is somebody that is business savvy, right? The Queen or King of Pentacles typically can be someone that is in a leadership position, or they've had managerial roles, or is someone that could have their own business. Or this is someone that's very business minded. And this is someone, Pentacles energy is grounded. So they're not just going to say a bunch of different things to you. They're going to show it through their actions, right? And all of us with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements, that's that shit we love, right? We love for things to be fun. We love them for them to be sexy, right? We love to have intelligent conversations and things like that. But what we really like is when someone is consistent with their actions. Okay, not that mixed signal shit. And I feel like what the divine is letting you guys know that is a huge characteristic of somebody that is going to be your lifelong partner. So for some of you, this is talking about predictive energies too. This is someone here where this is a coming together. This is a really beautiful Ace of Cups because it still gives me 2 of Cups, 2112 on the timer, 3 and 3. Right? This is truly someone where you guys are going to be inseparable. Okay, not all the time to the fact where it's fucking suffocating. You're like, okay, get the fuck off me, bitch. Right? I mean, I hope to God you never be saying that to somebody, but sometimes you be feeling that way. But it's the fact that this is somebody where it's like, oh, you're just going to enjoy their company. And you really are. I feel like this is like someone falling in love here. So either someone wanting a new beginning, or maybe y'all are already in love with someone. I feel like somebody wants to communicate, and when they do communicate, I feel they really need to just speak whatever is on their heart here. But everyone has different love languages, right? So maybe somebody wants to test the waters, especially if there was some type of conflict or drama before. So yeah. It looks like y'all got new, y'all got past love, whatever this is here. And I feel like this is your advice here to continue to focus on your healing, yourself, your stability, but also look for people that are matching these qualifications, right? As far as showing you through their actions that they're serious, that they about something, right? That they're not just trying to get something from you or trying to waste your time. I mean, what the fuck you gonna do with a Page of Pentacles long term? What are you going to do with a Page of Pentacles long term? Only pages that I like are the ones that are in my books. And I feel like for some of you guys, it could just really be the fact that you're realizing that, different people that try to talk to you, they got an angle, right? And it's like they're lacking, or they're wrapped up in the Matrix or some bullshit, right? They're just all trying to, it's very surface level, and you guys have so much emotional depth that I just feel it's a turnoff. But this is God letting you guys know that there's some type of transformation happening with somebody that you already know, or there's new love coming in, and this is someone that is going to match your emotional depth. And I love that for you. So put me some hearts and some champagne glasses down below. Love you guys. Namaste.